Good morning. So we are on day 13, Magical Creatures. And if you've seen yesterday, you've seen the mess of the purple running all over. And so we're going to pretend like the migraines aren't still just kicking. I mean, I always have them in clusters, guys, but this is ridiculous. What I didn't realize was that red was roaming all over my floor too. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but there it is. So I love that Darcy from Darcy's, I think it's Darcy's Misadventures in Mixed Media. Love her, but she thought I was going to clean the desk. To be fair, I cleaned enough of the desk to get the river. And so now everything's actually just in boxes because I just wasn't having it. But so today we're going to make some magical creatures that are going to come on meet Ephy in his house. So, because my concern was, I started thinking that Ephy is probably getting lonely because he's always alone. And so I think today's going to be quicker. Oh Lord, I hope. One of the reasons the name of my This Is Yesterday's stuff. I don't know, because now I don't know where anything is. One of the reasons the name of my YouTube channel is Fairy Tales and Fireflies is because fireflies remind me of warm nights in Michigan when I was young and still believed in magical things, which I still do. But, you know, innocent childhood on warm summer nights because I was Michigan. And you'd be walking along and you'd see fireflies light up, and it was very magical. So we're going to have some fireflies in this page for sure. But I also thought, well, maybe Ephy's not really alone. So this is the page. It'll be 2 pages in the book, but this is going to be our spread. And so I brought in some of clocks. Well, I brought in some things. So this was a page before I started cutting on it this morning, because you do not want to watch me crawl through fussy cutting. So these are a freebie on Barbara at 49 Dragonflies Ko-fi page, which I would link, but I don't know how yet. I haven't got that far. So I started cutting clocks, and I don't know why I cut so many, because I was really after this clock, and I'm not sure where we're putting it yet. And it might blend too much, so we might swap to the big blue clock that you can't possibly miss. And I also did a brown clock because I was very unsure. And then she also has the page with Ephy at the water. Well, I have the one where he's not in the page, is the one I cut up. So it's flowers and in the water, and I wanted the flowers, so I cut the flowers out. But here's the thing, you guys, I keep making scraps and then I forget to use them, so I keep printing more. And you know, me and my printer are fighting right now. I know I'm very close to you, but we're gonna set this stuff aside, hopefully, and make friends for Ephy that are magical. Oh my goodness, get off the page thing. So that's my hope. And then it occurred to me that I have some stamps of some fairies, don't have a clue where they're from, and a mermaid, and some lady faces, well, some bodies and a face. I don't know if any of these stamp good. One of my things to do, one of my chores, is to actually sit down with all these stamps, because they're all used, and see what works and what doesn't. So I thought we would do a few stamps, see if they work, because then we could work them in. My thought is, if we put some flowers in with Ephy, because he's already got flowers in here, see the red ones? Maybe he's not lonely because his objects are actually magical creatures. So I'm going to keep it fairly simple, and we're just going to, I think this blue one, I love the blue one because I love how dominant it is, and I want to cover the door. Because the page before this, which we made yesterday, our doors, and I'm not even going to try to say the name because it's beyond me today, are going to lead into this from the opposite side, right? So I also got out some some little people, some Tim Holtzy people. And then I can't grab anything because, see, I don't have the clear plastic over my mat right now because it was full of purple. I got some of these little ladies out. I'm not sure where these ones are from. They're stickers. But my thought is to put their faces in the flowers and make the flowers the people. Right? And I got this little grumpy girl out because I wanted her dog, honestly. I just thought, you know, maybe Ephy has a little buddy sitting right here. So that's why I got the girl out, because I wanted the dog. I don't necessarily want the girl, but I also don't want people to freak out when I separate them. So, you know, because, and I think the dog alone would be perfect, because I want him to sit here on the couch, right? And he's very bland for me, admittedly. Hold on. So, yesterday I had out butterflies, remember? But, you know, things happened. Things happened. So I wanted to turn him into a magical creature because, you know, he's not going to be just any old dog. No. He's a friend of Ephy, and he's a magical creature. And Ephy can change when he wants. So I figure his buddies can too. So he's going to be... I feel like I need to lower the camera. Do you guys think I need to lower the camera? Scooch over, little girl. Don't worry. She won't go to waste. We'll still use her. And I just want his buddy to be sitting here. But I got to be mindful. See, I pre-punched my holes. You guys, I want you to be proud of the fact that I pre-punched the holes. So he's going to sit on the couch here. Well, don't sit lopsided. So, because see, there's a pillow behind him, cushioning his back. I'm just trying to decide which butterfly wings we want him to have, or do we want him to be like Bam Ocean. My other butterflies, I think, are way too outrageous. Yeah, they're outrageously big. Those are way too over the top. Hold on, I don't know if I have any other ones. I mean, I have butterflies everywhere, so you would think I would have great ones, but well, we do have some pink. We have pink butterflies, which match our room really well. But I was trying to match Ephy's hat with this dog, but that dog just needs some color, man. I like the size of these wings, and we can always cut them and put them on either side of him, because we don't need the antennae, of course. Okay, I already got out scissors. I know I did. So if we cut them in half, and they're already 3Ds, so he's gonna be rocking that portion, right? Okay. Glue. Where's the glue, guys? So I figured out why I keep going out of camera. It's because my camera and the hole to this desk that I'm standing at, because it's actually a proper, okay, it's 2 desks, to be fair. There's a desk and then an art table over top of the desk. So like I have a double whammy thing going on over here. They're not lined up. So where you would naturally stand at the desk, because the space where you would put your legs if you were sitting, and the camera are not aligned. So I keep scooting over where I think I should be standing. Okay, stick on there. It's trying to stick on me because of the back stick, you know. Oh, there's my cat. I wonder what kind of nonsense she's going to get up to in here. Okay, just stick, for heaven's sakes. Where's my little... There. Stick, stick, stick. It's barely arts glue, so that one's going to take a second. I really need to start grabbing the other glue when I want fast. I didn't think of that. I'm still used to having just art glitter glue around. I really do like the Barely Arts glue though, because I am not accurate. And it gives you a second to wiggle your stuff around, where with the Barely Arts glue, when you put it down, it's just there. And I should not be working right on top of my page. I know. And I just don't know why I can't lift anything up today. So I think part of my migraine problem, you guys, is I think my jaw is out of place, because I had to yawn last night, and it was, oh my goodness, Okay, maybe we're just going to slap him down because I don't have the patience to hold this glue. Where is the art glitter glue? Which I would know where it was, but of course I cleaned the desk semi off. Actually, I cleaned the desk off and then I had to put the part of it back on because I was still, well, I was trying to reset the desk, right? So for today, and I had to do everything in spurts because I had to keep putting my head down with an ice pack. And then, yeah, I don't know where anything is. Part of it's still on the floor over there, drying out. Some of it's outside drying out because I forgot it overnight. As I do. So then I think I want to tuck his tail underneath the blanket, which is totally unnecessary. I know. It is totally unnecessary. The nice thing is I don't have to move the plastic to get to the cutting mat, though. That's kind of cool. So the whole purpose of the plastic was to save my cutting mat from stains. My thought was if I spilled something, it would protect the cutting mat. And you see how that worked yesterday, right? Slid right underneath of it. So that was a big old epic fail. So just thinking we'll just tuck his little tail in there so he's sitting properly. And what just happened with your wonky little... Oh my goodness. Okay, that's going to work though. So let's just glue the whole puppy down because that's like 5 minutes on a dog, which is ridiculous. And then I'm going to try to leave him alone, but honestly, I may have to come back and give him some color because I am not used to the black and white of the Tim Holtz stuff. The sepia color stuff is not generally my jam. I bought it all and have yet to use it. You know, I bought his boys and his girls, and they're cool. They're cool products. And I really like the vintage style. I just don't really know how to use it. I was talking to Gail. She did I showed you guys how to do a quick, easy, neutral collage. And then how I bump them with color. Because I just struggle with neutrals so badly. So it's one of my things to start learning to practice more is neutrals. Because it does not come natural to me. Gift card. So I still have yesterday's papers on the other side of the room in front of the fan drying. Oh, come over. See, that wing is done. It's like, nope, I'm not moving. I want it to, though. Well, you know, if stubbornness was a race, I would definitely be in that race. There. Come over, or I'll give you new wings all over again. There. Okay, now you're sitting lopsided. Scoot over that way. There we go. That's better. Now you're more centralized. Okay, so there. Now he has a friend that can turn into whatever he wants. He would look really cute if I made him into a unicorn, wouldn't he? Not part of the plan, but it could still happen. So then, how are we going to do the flowers? Yeah, I know. I didn't think that far ahead. I just thought it would look cool. If we, which clock are we going to use? Clock. Because I was going to use a fairy in the clock. But the question is now, because originally I hadn't had out these guys. So let me just see real quick. Oh, sorry about that. I know that was loud. Let's see if any of them actually stamp worth anything, because it's questionable. But part of this coming year is going to be going through supplies and getting rid of supplies that do not serve us well. Here's my stamp. Stamp pad is not really big enough, but I only want the top half, I think, anyway. Scooch over, puppy dog. See, I keep moving to the center of the table. Gonna have to see. Well, I know my husband, so somebody made a comment on one of my posts. I apparently said, which I believe I did, I know I did, that my husband does not like my art. Somebody ran with that about how he's unsupportive. But the thing is he's very supportive. So like, I know for Christmas, he bought me a new phone holder that has the ring light and will take better video and all kinds of stuff. He's supportive. It's just not his type of art. He likes a tree to look like a tree. You know, he likes a rose to look like a rose, not kind of a rose. And he's an engineer, and I don't see why that's a problem, because everybody has their own type, and how boring would we be if we all like the exact same thing, right? So I don't have any problems with my husband not loving all of my art. It's a little chaotic for him, but you know what? It's chaotic for a lot of people. And I am okay with that. My son is also very chaotic in his art. His art is also very chaotic for my husband. And I have trained my husband to use supportive words. Like, he knows to find a color he appreciates and say that, because he's very supportive of the act and the output. I have the biggest room, second biggest room in the house, as my art studio. So that's kind of fun. Those are working. I don't like the colors for what we're doing, but that's working. So if I say something about my husband, you guys, don't take it that he doesn't love that I do art. It's just occasionally I have to paint a real rose, like, you know, an honest red rose, which are beautiful in their own right, to be fair. It's just my roses don't tend to look like a standard red rose with all the regular detail. They have some extras, which I prefer. There. Okay, she's kind of cool. So, now, which fairy would work with this clock? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Do we want one sitting in the center of our clock? Or do we want one holding another clock off the side? Do we want her, or do we want it to be part of her body and then take, oh, maybe, where's that other clock? This little circle clock. Maybe we do that. All right, let's see. I don't know. Now we're definitely in no man's land. So this portion was not what I had planned. I was just going to stick some wings and faces on everybody. That was my plan, y'all. So this could go sideways quick. Oh, look, back to the purple. So you better bet when I had to clean up all that stuff, I did not just simply, you know, swipe it up. No, no. I put it on every piece of paper I could, because that was a lot of ink and I'm not wasting that kind of material. So, all right, let's do this now, because why wouldn't we veer off into something we hadn't planned, Patty? Right? Why wouldn't we do that? Let's grab some matte medium. Is that what I got? Yeah, I actually do this time. And the silicone mat is still in the kitchen, I think. I think it might be in the dishwasher, actually. Which is probably not the best plan, but that's what I did, because that's the kind of patience I was working with. Oh, wait, where is... How does this clock go? Because we should probably bother to put it, you know, kind of... There we go. It goes that way. I was just thinking if we put her over it, that didn't come out straight at all, I don't believe. Can we make her a piece of the clock? Oh. Now, you think there's any chance I'm getting it off the purple thing? So, oh, it's awfully early to ask ourselves what I've learned, because I should have put it on a piece of plastic, which is sitting right beside me. I totally could have did that. Yeah, that was, oh, look, oh, good. Oh, came off. Okay, so where could we, oh, she ripped a little bit. That's okay. Where could we stick our mermaid friend? Let's stick her over in this corner. Let's have a mermaid friend sitting over here where there's, you know, no water, but she's magical. Why does she have to have water? I mean, she's sitting in Ephy's living room. Huh. Interesting. Interesting choice, Patty. I don't know, guys. Just go with it. That's what we're doing today. Maybe we can make her a little pond. Here, if I put her off the edge, then we won't know that I broke her tail, right? If it goes too badly, we'll just make a new one. Are we even going to be able to see her? Can you see her? Let me scoot you down because I feel like you're a little far away for detail work. Let's see if I can scoot you. Here, can you see what I'm doing? Hopefully we don't drop you now. I have a bad habit of doing that. Okay, so now I need to scoot again. There. She might just go into Smith. Now, why would we do that? That wasn't a great plan. Now we have a clock on the floor instead of flying. Okay, hang on. Let's reverse thrusters. Well, she could still have a clock as a belly, though, couldn't she? She could. She can have anything she wants. Because this is Ephy's world, and it's a magical world with magical creatures, and I'm ripping papers off the edge of the page here. I'm just trying to decide if I can give her the littlest bit of water around her, because now that's bothering me. Doesn't need a lot, just a teeny bit of water so we can pretend she's floating in some kind of water in the living room of our magic house. Yeah, that's where we went. There. I don't know why she's a clock, though. Because we can make her be anything we want her to be. But she is fading right into the background, so we may just restamp her right over that once that dries. Is exactly what's going to happen. Okay, I'm setting that piece aside for a minute. I have to get rid of this. It's driving me crazy. We will just wash the desk again. I'm going to put her in front of the fan because I really don't want to use the Dawn. Here, dry a mermaid for me, will you? Okay. So in the meantime, let's go back and work on our flower people over here with this one. And now you're really close. Okay, good. That's even better, y'all. I think. So, where did my people go? Okay, here's our people that we get to choose from. Let's get on with this thing. So I have these little fun people. And then we're not going to use Grumpy Girl. I don't know, she looks like she's having a bad day. This one. So we're going to move him for a minute and find some of our people. And I have these little people in this, they're still in a container. Somewhere I have a really big container and it's full of different bits and bobs, and I'm surprised these aren't in there. So we have these little, oh look, we got some teenies. Teeny weenies. Aw, these would be great little fairy friends. Aw, look at her. She'd be very cute in this little flower, but my problem is how do I have two of anybody, so in case I kill it? Oh, don't say that word on YouTube, right? In case I, you know. Oh, another grumpy. Another grumpy one. Okay, we're not going to use grumpies. I know there's two of this lady, so we'll try her first. So my thought was to, where is the, put a cut in the flower and pray that we do not cut the finger and have to start over. put a cut in the flower and kind of go from the back. I know that this is a sticker, but I'm not worrying about that portion right now. Oh wait, we want to cut around all that white off because that's just not going to happen. So let's cut this white nonsense off. I don't know the purpose of that. Hopefully I won't cut her nose off, because don't cut off the front of the face, Patty. Don't do it. No clue how much I'm going to use, but I know we're not using the full body. So I'm not worried about that portion down there. Those are some really sharp scissors. A little bit heavy, but very sharp. Yeah, how cute. Right? Okay, so that was my thought right there. So I'm not worrying about it being a sticker. I'm just going to stick it in like that. So there's one. And then we'll flip it over and tack down some of the back so it's got something to grip onto. It was way more than we needed. Guess we could put a little more of the body up, huh? Because this is Barely Arts glue, we can do that. See? I can pull some more of her in here, I think. Maybe not. Come on, little girl, move. There we go. Put a little bit more of your head in here. There. Stick you up there. And then we will cut around the rest. Like, do not cut your hand, Patty. Oh, sorry. My bad. I forgot to move the camera. So now you don't have the wide angle. So I'm just snipping off where we don't need anymore, because our little girl is up there in the... Okay, so there's one lady. And then, of course, we're going to highlight around her so we can see her better, right? So, there's one. I wonder if we should highlight before we put them down, maybe. Maybe give the petals some color before I stick them in. Because this is my next one I'm thinking of sticking in. Ooh, there, focus. So cut around her. Maybe I should leave the white and color that. Let's see. We'll try that with this one, and I'll try it before I stick her down. So we need, what do we need? Colored pencils, right? Okay, colored pencils. Those I know where to find. Oh, I lied. You grabbed the wrong bag. Oh, they're not in a bag anyway. They're in a box. Okay, I do know where to find them. So what color are we thinking behind her? I'm going to try this ink pen. It's very bright. See if we put some color up into the petal like this. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Stream it up there. Kind of like that, will we? Because that should rub. I did not put gesso on these flowers first. Can you see this one? Okay. I just want to see if we go around her. Can we? Yeah, going around ahead of time is probably going to be the best plan. Because I was not making all the flowers pink for sure, but I don't mind a little pink. And then we can probably go around again with a darker color, but because our room is red. Is our room red? So pink is a brilliant choice, Patty. Not that I can't change the red to pink easy enough, because I sure can. Okay, now, see, now I'm just fiddling. Okay, stop it. Fiddle later. Because I can do the fiddle part later. Okay, cut. Cut, cut, cut. Okay, so if that one is tilted that way, okay, let's put her, I'm guessing, guys, I have no clue. I'm just ripping flowers. So, like that. And then color around that, or just leave it how she is. Yeah, I think it might be better with this around it. Let's see. Let's use an actual watercolor. I'm not going to put it down yet, so you can't see much of the pink that I just did. Glad I went through all that work. And then, what color is this? That one's not a watercolor pencil. That one's not going to move. Why do I have them mixed together? Oh my goodness. Guessing my child was in the watercolor pencils. Is that better with it around it? I think it might be. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay. Stop getting it wet, Patty, because you got to glue it. Okay, so I guess we'll leave the white around. Because then we can go back, and I got some of that glitter glue stuff, and we can zhuzh them right on up. Oh, shoot. She fell down. Because I want her to look like she's a piece of the flower. Because that's what I'm trying for, that his whole little enchanted world is alive. And that's why Ephy's not lonely. Everything's magical. He's got magical creatures everywhere. His flowers are just a part of his world. And I'll probably keep fiddling with these things, but I'm thinking gesso would be my friend before I put too much color on them. And scissors. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so she's good. Okay, who else shall we do? Do we want one face on, like facing us? She would be good, right? Oh, maybe we can get her wings in. That would be cool. Let's see if we can open this one up enough to get some wings through it without ruining the petals. Should have my spinning mat underneath of this. Which one did we choose? This one? No, this one here, right? Well, we have a couple that she's smaller. Maybe her wings might work better. Oh, look at her though. Oh my goodness. But she would go really good down here or in this little tiny side one. So let's do this one here, because her wings are smaller. Maybe we should just stuff her body in this way. Maybe. Well, let's do this. Don't anybody freak out, because I know some people do. Like, it's not real. It's just a piece of paper. Okay. Cut this piece there off. Right under the wing. I'm just trying to get it in through the little hole I made. Come on, go in there. Ooh, okay. So let's see. I guess we're really gonna go do. Keep your wings, but go. Oh, sorry. I know, I'm doing it again. Sorry. Major surgery going on here. Trying to keep something I can attach the back to. All right. Guess we'll try it this way so I only get necessities in here. Oh, now I'm just folding it. I just completely folded her up. I'm just like, whatever. Get in here. You're like a petal opening. Opening to the morning rays. thinking she's going to lose her, okay. All right, I'm over it. Here's what's happening here. Can we get her stinking face in here? All right, well, we got her face in. All right, let's tack her face in. At this point, I don't even like her. All right, I like her. Okay, her face is in. Now let's see, do we like wings? Should have tacked her face to the front, not the back. Okay, let's see. Trying to change it before it dries. Okay, all the other little people have to go away because I'm getting confused here. Nope, that's the bottom of her body. I lost the wings. Here's a wing and here's a wing, right? Okay. Pieces of body go away. Body, body, body. This is terrible. All right, you go over there. Okay, now then, let's see if we want some wings on her. Do we even like the wings? Not really. Okay. All right, forget the wings. That was way wasted time. Okay. So now, what do we want to put here? Do we want little people? We have some little boys. Hang on. Should have boys somewhere. So I put all of my men in this little box, this bag, thinking it might work. Book. It's a book, and I really dislike it greatly. Let me find us some boys. Here's a boy. But did I use all colored ones? I did, so we need colored boys. Let me find a couple colored boys, guys. Because you really can't, they don't come out easily. That's why I dislike it. It's not, I had hoped it was going to be an easy solution. But it is not that great. Okay, so here's one facing that way. That's nice, because that's different. Do we have another one facing that way? That's the same guy. I'm just trying to... Here's one facing that way, but I'd like the guys to be facing to the right because all the girls are facing to the left. Okay, I think those two could work, right? Let's try those. See what happens. The worst we can do is change our mind. Even though that's a really pretty pink flower. We do not care, do we? No, we don't. I'm going to try to go low on this one so we can still see petals above his head. Oh, I cut that. I must need to change my blade. I ripped it. Ripped it. Yes, I did. Okay, where's the opening? Just stick him up in there. Okay, he goes over the top one a bit. Don't mind that at all. What I do mind is you can't see his flower, so let's trim him down because his flower is so tiny. Whoops, lost part of his hat. Yeah. So there's a reason you rarely see me fussy cut, because I am just so great at it. Really got to learn how to make the Cricut do it for me. I know there's a way, I just don't know it yet. Well, okay, because my Cricut does not get used. Do we like that? I kind of don't. I'm kind of not grooving that one. I didn't do the cut very good, I think. Darn it. All right, let's see if we put this boy in there then. Let's check this. Ooh, not that big head. Hang on. Let's cut his head down too. To be fair, if I was using these anywhere else, I would still be cutting the white off, so I'm not worried about that portion. Because if we don't use them here, they'll get used somewhere else. Because I like these ones that are in color. It's the weird, not weird. It's not weird. It's just not what I'm used to, the no color thing. Okay, this trying to cut and watch through the camera is odd. Okay, slide him in. How's he work? He's a bit better, huh? I mean, he gets lost, but I think if we go around it, I don't know. Maybe we'll just cut that flower out and just do one more girl. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm not thrilled with that one. So let's just put another girl in the bottom one, and we'll cut that one out. Oh, this one, top one's getting lost. Lost in the shuffle. So let's use this cute little girl here. Oh, she's going to lose her little angel wings, but that's okay. Fairy wings. She's a fairy. She's holding a wand, for heaven's sakes. Oh, maybe I want to use a different one. Yes, use that. Oh my gosh, they're killing me. I love the little babies. Look at that. She's like, what? But this one I have again in a bigger one. Oh, but this one's cute too. And I think her head might fit in there really well. Let's see. She's got a bow on top of her head, which is very cute. Did I make it big enough to get your head in? Might need to make the cut a little bit bigger. Oh, ta-da! There she is, growing up out of the flower. We just need to... I think we need to just snip around her a little bit. Where are the scissors? She's got a little too much. Well, we're going to lose her wings anyhow, so we can do that. But she's got a little too much green on this side of her. So if we get rid of the green on the edges over here, where the wings are, I think she'll slide in really nicely and become a flower. Yes, she will. Okay. Let's make her a flower too, especially since she's already there. But I think we need to pull her down like about, I'd like her chin over here. Because I think I'd like her slanted a bit, like that. Like that. Yep. Ta-da! Okay, flowers. Aw, cuteness. Okay, other people move to the side. Let me move the people out of the way. I'm trying to round them all up over here. Oh, wait, there's more people over here. Okay, retract. Or somebody's going to yell at me about it. Because you know that's what happens. Okay. Yep, they're pushed to the side. So let's see if we can. Let me grab the other page. Oh, crash. Something just hit the floor. That's not happy making. Maybe we'll go right over our... So, Ephy has the dog. So maybe, let me scoot you back up again. Sorry, I know I just rocked the camera. So you can see both. Right? So since the dog's on this side with Ephy, let me put these back. Because they will definitely cut my hand. I'm not happy with the way the mermaid turned out. That's what I'm going to say. See, you can't really see her. I mean, she's there, but she's definitely in the background. So I'm wondering if instead of putting the flowers over here, because there's already flowers there, if we should put our flowers here on this page. Put our flower people here. Right? On the other side of Ephy's house. I'm also wondering if I should leave this little girl's legs. What do you think? I kind of like it. But then I was thinking, what if they grew up out of this clock? You know? I'm trying to figure out how to tilt them. This one here is throwing me off, but we could just move it to this side. Like that. So we could just put a snip right here above this clock. Yeah, I don't know why I moved to the scissors. Because it's still damp and I don't think this is going to cut brilliantly. Go around the clock. Yep, see, it's just tearing. That's okay. I just needed the hole. Because it's still wet. And stuff the little girl's legs in there until it kind of just looks like a tree stump. Huh, check that out. Do. And then, oh, where'd my other flower go? There she is. Put our other flower off to this side. Let her grow out of this side. There. I like that very much. And you can still see the mermaid body, which I like. What I don't like is you can see the little girl's hands. So let's I'm just trying to rip it a little bit so I can stuff that a little further. Maybe. And then we'll just disguise the hand. Oh, I forgot to take off the wings. Oh, I know. You just use the wings as a little bit of... Okay, pull it back up. There we go. You just turn the wings down over her hand as a piece of... Sorry, guys. Struggling for the words. As a piece of the... leaves. There we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I like it. I like it a lot. And then when we get it in the book, it'll look like a full room. So let me set that one aside and our little leaf aside. And then we're just going to flip this over and we're going to glue the entire back of it. And then we will go around it with some color, which I'll probably doodle on it, to be fair, you know, all night, because that's what I do. I look at things and then I doodle and then I fuss, and then I think we have a day off coming up, probably the weekend. Oh, my husband's office party is coming too, though. So, but one day on the weekend, we should do a catch up and refine our pages, whatever we like to tweak. I do like tweak days very much. Tweak days make me very happy. Okay, where did that credit card go? Here it is. Okay. Just trying to make sure I get it down good. So I really wanted to do some 3D stuff, you know, but I feel like every page is becoming 3D and we're never going to be able to close the book, you know, which is fine by me. I mean, when I do altered books, you can't close those babies. Oh, wait. Oh, see, this is what I like about the Barely Arts glue, as opposed to when I use the art glitter glue. I never would have been able to pick that flower back up. And they're basically the exact same formula. There's just like one tweak difference, I think. Because like the Barely Arts glue, you can they'll ship all year long. And the art glitter glue, they stop shipping in the winter months. Which is a bummer for me, because I live in Arizona. Like, winter months don't mean a whole lot to me. Like, okay, so we're going to tilt her over here. The only portion I don't like is that now all the girls are facing away from Ephy, which was not my plan. I could close these holes up and swap the pages around to look like that. My only issue with that is that then my door would lead into this room instead of this room, because, let me show you. I'm grabbing the book. So the way I have it set up, let me show you real quick. So here's my part of my doors from yesterday, right? So when this door goes in here, and then, so my intention was to attach this page to this page. Oh shoot, and I was gonna have to cut there. Oh, bugger. Well, so see, when you open this door, you see Ephy sitting on his couch. Oh, so this door is going to lead to something else. So I guess it's not really going to matter if I swap these two pages around like this. Because I want, you know, the girls, well, then Ephy's not looking at them. So I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'm not going to cut into my girls. That wouldn't make any sense. And I very deliberately made this page so that when you opened it, you could see Ephy on the couch. But that's okay, because you know what? There's other pages where Ephy certainly is. So I can just make it and make sure that Ephy's, when you open. Isn't this a brilliant page, though? I mean, I love it so much. It's got the lake in the background. It's got just above the house here. Well, I guess I didn't do my house very good, but there's the little light pole. I could just move this down further and then you can see the light pole. There. If I just make this portion of the house smaller, then you can see the light in the little background forest, and then you see Ephy's house when you open it up. Yeah, I love it. And then I just got to cover this back page still, because I was going to put this on the back page and have it open up right into Ephy's house. But no, our girls are there, so we can't do that. So we'll just put something else here that'll open into, maybe we'll put it into tomorrow's conservatory. Maybe that's what we'll do. So anyhow, it won't matter if we change these rooms around. That's what I love about the ring binder. So I can keep moving them around. Okay, so back to this. I still feel like we should have another clock. I want a clock hanging here. I really want a clock here. Although now it can still be a door, so we could put the clock over here. The clock is oversized for our room. I know, I just don't care. I like it. I like it a lot. And we need to put our fireflies. Absolutely have to have our fireflies. Because, you know, magical. I didn't want brown, so I don't know why I just did it in brown. I wanted the blue. My desk is once again a disaster area, you guys. I do not know how to work without making a mess. I don't know why that is, but always, always making a mess. There I am. Doo-doo. Because they're just magical to me. So the red you see in the background here, this is all from yesterday's spillage. And of course I would worry about that if I didn't alter my pages so very much. And thankfully, this is Louisa Hensel and Barbara's pages, and they firmly believe in altering digitals to make them yours. So, you know, not a problem there. So what can we do? We could have a fairy sitting right in the middle of that. I wonder if one would stamp there, because that would be very cool. If I got out the stamp pad, it would work, wouldn't it? Okay, let's do that. I hate getting out the stamp pad. I don't know why. It's not like it's that hard. It's just, you know, pain. And then I will doodle around our, I won't make you watch me doodle around the flowers. Is that where we want her to sit? Yes, yes it is. And I'm going to use blue because I want to. I don't know. I don't know why it is, guys. I just want things to be blue. So this way we know she will work. And then we will have another magical creature. And then I will have to, I should have put the page right underneath because her wing is going to go right off. Nope, she's going to be fine. Look at that. Just have to do it a couple of times so I get her face really good. Glad I chose to use the stamp pad, because if not, we would not be getting her face. Where is my wrap? There it is. Just helps my hand slide, which helps it, you know, press down in. Lovely. Perfect. Okay, let's see if there's any left in there, because if there is, then we'll just, I don't know why I'm doing it on there, because I don't care if it comes out clear. see if we get another one, because, you know, I could always stick it on Sam's Mixed Media board, or I have, you know, a couple of ongoing projects over there that are just staring at me. It's okay. All right, sweet. So then we're going to put this. A smart person would let it dry. I have the other piece too, which I'll attach. And then I might even manage to clean up before I fall over again. So I'm going to use this glue so that I can get those little itty bitty pieces. Other than that, I would just use a glue stick. But it's already open, as it should not be, because that's what causes it to clog up. But, you know, it's me. I would like to do some stitching. The one thing I'm really missing is having texture on these pages, because I haven't done any stitching. And you know what? I should have totally went around this clock before I put it down, but that's okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay, perfect. So all we have left to do is I'll go around the pages, and I'll do that in dark, and I will doodle around the flowers some more to bring our girls out, I think, with watercolor pencils, probably, but I think I should go over them with matte medium or clear gesso first, so that I don't ruin the prints underneath. So I'll do that, and then I will show you guys, and I will probably break out some glittery stuff, but those are our pages for today. Yay! Look at that, without catastrophe. Can you see them? Yeah. Beautiful. So he's surrounded by magical friends, and that's why he doesn't get lonely, which makes me feel so much better. And we got just enough ocean for our little girl to live in down here, which makes me feel better that I'm not drowning our mermaid. That's a good thing. Okay, so I will see you guys. Oh, what are we doing tomorrow? Where's our page? Let's see. That is... Oh, uh-oh. I stuck something to our page. Oh, I stuck a lot of things to the page. Huh. Tomorrow is going to be... Oh, mushroom robots. Oh, that's going to be fun. All right, robots. Robots it is. Oh, I wonder if I can do that in an hour. So many ideas for mushroom robots. So we did magical creatures. I think we can say we checked that bad baby off. And tomorrow is robots. And then we got some free days. So we can, I don't even know what day of the week we're on, you guys. So then we can do some refinement. If I can get my headache to go away, I want to do a little bit of sewing on the edges of our pages, but we'll see. That's headache provided. And then we will tweak a couple pages, do a little bits and bobs that I would have liked to have done on our pages that we haven't done yet. So, okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging in there, and thank you so much for you guys who have been checking me out and subscribing. It's helping a lot, and I'm having such a good time with you guys. All right, so I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you, bye.